This man had already spent 14 years in prison, so as long as he stayed out of trouble, he would be eligible for parole next week. But the moment his new cellmate walked in, he immediately got a bad vibe. 14 years behind bars had taught him how to read people, and the new guy was definitely not ordinary. Sure enough, on the very first day, the newcomer cut another inmate in the face. The man had already been in prison for 14 years, and every single one of those years had been unbearable. He no longer even fantasized about life outside. He survived by cutting inmates' hair and never getting into fights. In prison, the key to survival was to be invincible, but then his lawyer told him to ease the pressure on the prison system. They were planning to release eligible inmates, and if he completed an evaluation form, he could apply for early parole. The lawyer seemed to notice his nervousness and said as long as he filled out the form and stayed out of trouble, he would be fine. He knew it was not that simple. Trouble was everywhere in prison. He took the form back to his cell and carefully read the question. They were meant to judge whether he could function in society again. But one question made him stop writing. Do you have family or friends to support you after release? He stared at the line, not knowing what to write. Suddenly, singing echoed from outside. A guard came to his cell and told him he had a new cellmate. When the newcomer walked in, the man instantly felt uneasy. He came in complaining non-stop, and after the guard left, he walked straight to the toilet and started urinating, completely ignoring him. The man had just been handed a chance at freedom, but now he was locked in a cell with someone who felt dangerous. A moment later, the man asked where the bathroom was. He simply replied, "Left," and the man left the cell. Only then did the man relax a little. The next day, the man called his ex-girlfriend, Becca, but the number was no longer in service. He stood there frozen and slowly walked back to his cell. Soon after, guards delivered the new inmate's belongings. A huge pile of items filled the tiny cell, pushing the man up to the top bunk. He started organizing his space, lining up drinks and snacks neatly and turning the game console on. Another inmate came in trying to sell drugs. The man chased him out. A while later, another inmate tried again, and the man suddenly snapped, smashing a can into the guy's face and cutting him open. The man ran out immediately. The man stayed silent on the top bunk. His lawyer had told him not to cause trouble, but now that advice sounded like a joke. Over the next few days, their life together was surprisingly calm. One day, the new inmate noticed the man had run out of toothpaste and casually handed him his own. The man froze for a moment while taking it. This man, who looked like he could explode at any second, might not be as dangerous as he thought.